Good morning, happy Saturday, folks. Let's get to my low, my high, my active kind. I like that the sun is like really shining on me, but it's not like annoying. It actually looks kind of cool. Like from what I'm looking at in the camera, it looks kind of cool. Let's see, what's my low, my high, my active kindness? I guess my low was something really annoying that happened yesterday. Not bad, just really annoying. Let's see, what was my high? Don't really have, well, I shouldn't say, I mean, of course I do have a high. It's that, I had a nice time going out and about, went to several different places to, check the scene, see what was going on, stuff like that. It was kind of uneventful though, but you know what? It's one of those things where, honestly, I would rather, have done what I've done last night, go out but not really see anyone I know, than not go out and, as they say, FOMO. So, yeah, I'm okay with everything that happened last night. And my act of kindness was I gave an early Mother's Day gift to a dear friend of mine yesterday. I'll get to that in a second. So, okay. Regarding the annoying thing I mentioned earlier, I have a question for all business owners. Big, small, corporate chain, mom and pop shops, whatever. Okay? As a consumer, or buyer, or, in this case, I was trying to do recycled bottles and cans. I know that every business has opening and closing hours. I know this. And obviously I know that sometimes you have to close early for whatever reason. That I understand. In the case of yesterday, I had a whole bunch of bottles and cans I'm trying to recycle, right? And the place I go to doesn't really close shop until 5. I was right in town and it was not even 2 o'clock yet, so it's fine, I'll just go over then. I get there and there's a sign on the window saying, "We're going to be closing at 2 today. Sorry for the inconvenience. We'll be opening up at 9 tomorrow," which would be today. I show up to the door at 1:52. Okay? Definitely a little close to closing, but definitely not, a little bit close, but not near closing time. And the doors were already locked. Now, if I had shown up maybe 3 minutes later, 5 of, okay, I could kind of see why you locked the door by then. But, come on. You could have been open for you could have had the door open for at least 3 more minutes. Or, even better, if I had walked in at the time I did, and they would say, "Sorry, man, we're literally about to close. We can't help you today." That would bum me out too. But you know what? That's definitely more of an honest thing to do than what wound up happening yesterday. And, okay, for reference, every other Saturday I help my father at his shop. I'm actually heading there this morning. And when we open the shop, we turn on the lights, we turn on our phones, we open the doors, do everything we gotta do to make sure that we're open from 9 to 1 today. I don't consider it's not until 12:45, I don't even consider until then to turn off the phones for the day, and essentially for the weekend. And I don't even do that until after 10 of. It's not even 5. It's I don't even consider locking the door until 5 of 1. Like, I think the last couple of times I've locked the door, it was definitely past 10 of, but definitely, I think it was like maybe 12:55. That's when I would lock the door. In fact, I think a couple times I've done like 12:57. Like, that's how close to closing I would lock the door entirely. I mean, again, different businesses do things differently. I understand that. I respect that. And again, you at least had a sign saying you're going to be closing at 2 today. I get that. But I clearly showed up before 2 o'clock. Definitely earlier than when you would need to lock your doors. I mean, again, it didn't ruin my day, far from it. Especially when there's a place here in Elmira I'm going to be going to that opens up in about 20 minutes. I'm going to be going to that, which is great. You know, a little convenience for me. But still, I would have loved to have just gotten it done and over with. But you know what? It's fine. I'm going to do what hopefully I'll be able to do it here in Elmira. I mean, the place in question I tried going to yesterday opens up at 9, which would technically make me a little late with work with my dad, but it's literally right near the shop, so it's not like I'm traveling super far away or anything. But this was just sad. Like, and what's worse, here's what's worse, okay? Like, I'm literally, okay, I walk away from where I'm going to get rid of the bottles and cans. Literally walking away. And get in my car, about to drive away, turn. I literally see one guy in that place. There was a guy who was still there. And so, obviously, I get out of my car, run to the door. Oh, now the guy's gone. Unbelievable. I mean, again, it didn't ruin my day, but it is something I had to think about, until pretty much right now, when I can share my feelings about that. So that happened. I also tried to go to a softball game yesterday. I say tried because literally on and off all day it was raining. And considering what the weather was like when the game started, for all intents and purposes, the game shouldn't have even happened yesterday. But, they get the game started. I brave the rain. I go out. I'm ready to cheer on for, Horseheads Blue Raiders. Go Raiders. Go Big Blue. They played not even an inning, a half an inning. The visiting team, this is a home game, the visiting team goes up first, and then they call the game. They didn't even give Horseheads a chance to at least try and catch up. But, I mean, I think the game's been rescheduled to this afternoon, which I should be able to go to, hopefully. So that's all well and good. But, man, it was just like one inconvenient thing after another. And, again, honestly, this is just what I'm feeling in the moment. I mean, crazy weather happens all the time. Games get canceled all the time. That's not that big a deal. And I said earlier, different businesses have different ways of doing things. But, again, it was just annoyance. It was annoying. That's all it was. I mean, I can genuinely say that far worse, far worse is kind of a big thing to say, but worse and or more annoying things have happened than what happened yesterday. I can say that. I just wish it didn't happen yesterday because, I mean, listen, everybody has bad days. Everybody has days that they're not going to be fans of looking back on. Or better yet, you'll probably look back on them and, either feel a little embarrassed but also laugh about it a little bit. But the fact that, this is quite literally the first Friday in I don't know how long where I've had a day. If there's a day of the week you don't want anything bad to happen or annoying to happen in this case, don't have it be on. Friday is the one day you don't want to happen. Because you already made it through how annoying the past week was. You've already, it is Friday, it is the weekend, let's go. And this happens. Oh, jeepers. So, yeah. It looks like I'm going to have kind of a busy morning today. I mean, again, I'm going to be heading over to the Bottles place that's here in Elmira that hopefully we'll be able to do things today. I mean, they open up at 8. It's just about 7:45 right now. So, I'll be heading over there after this. Work with my dad for a little while. Hopefully make the softball game. There's also a flag football game that's going on in Corning. Unfortunately, though, the game starts at 10. And I help my dad from 9 to 1. So literally by the time I got out, the game was going to be long over. I mean, hopefully it won't be that bad. Or better yet, maybe I could, if it's really not busy, I might be able to get out early and check out some of the game. Well, some of the game, hopefully. But I don't think, listen, it's not that big a deal if I miss. I mean, listen, there were plenty of football games I went to that I missed, although technically, I literally missed homecoming last year because I went to my Trinity Poly 15-year reunion. I missed homecoming that year. First time I missed going to homecoming since I started going to Horseheads games. And, Horseheads wound up losing that game, so yes, it was kind of a good thing I didn't go. But still, I missed games before. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, it does bum me out that I didn't go, and yeah, I would like to, any opportunity to see any people that I know, cheering on their kids, that's awesome. I said this before, there's definitely out of context, it would seem kind of weird that, a grown man like me is going to local sporting events. But, some of these people, again, in regards to, the softball games, for instance, there's someone I know I've known literally since first grade, and their kid is playing softball right now on the varsity team as a freshman. That's awesome. That's all it is. I'm just going there and being a friend and showing support. That's all I'm doing. Now, if anyone, not that anyone's ever actually, been uncomfortable around me or anything, but a part of me does kind of get that sort of uneasy feeling is it really a good idea for me to be here? And I'm not even doing anything. I'm just watching the sporting events going on. That's all I'm doing. And, cheering, showing support, doing stuff like that. I don't know. I guess maybe it's just a me thing. Maybe I'm clearly overthinking things a little bit too much. And, obviously, if I am doing anything wrong, I deeply apologize. I don't mean to do anything bad on purpose. Not at all. I guess it's, then again, there is also that sort of thing where, you, for all intents and purposes, don't do anything wrong, but someone just doesn't like you, I guess. That happens. Yeah, it kind of bums me out that, it's happened to me a couple times, to be sure. And, yeah, it bums me out, but but when that happens, the best thing I try and do is, don't draw too much attention to yourself. Try and be a decent person and, move on. And if along the way you can change people's minds, that's a bonus, That's just what happens. I mean, again, even in spite of last night being completely uneventful, even after the game was canceled after half an inning, or even the fact I couldn't get rid of all my bottles and cans because I literally showed up 10 minutes before closing and the door was already locked. I get to say that all that happened. They say nothing ventured, nothing gained. And, I mean, I literally ventured and I gained something. And that was what I was able to tell all you guys today. Yeah. So, again, not a bad day by any means, but definitely annoying. I think, you know what? The fact that the sun is shining right now, that's got to be some kind of a sign that things are going to be a lot better today. So, I see no reason why we can't get it done. I hope you like this video. If you like this, share it on YouTube, follow on social media. As always, I'm very humbling this video for all you guys watching. Enjoy every day. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Saturday. I forgot the end of the week. And remember, if you guys want to talk, James will be here to let me know when you're back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.